everybody. Drew Dosek here with Verified Investing. Today, we're going to go over a handful of stocks, look through these charts, find key levels of potential support and or resistance, because a couple of them are on the verge of breaking out and or are breaking out as we speak. So let's jump into these charts and see where the opportunity lies. First up on the chart of LITE. This is Lumentum Holdings on the daily time frame. Notice I've got a large parallel channel starting back here in October of 2025 that has really contained price ever since. You can see the top end was tested, as well as the bottom end on Friday was tested with this low range of $650.82. Today, extending the bounce from that low very nicely. Near term, we're going to find resistance on this declining trend line. That value as of tomorrow is at $836.85. Should we get above that, that would bode very well for LITE. Mainly get above this level, put in a daily close above this level, and confirm with the follow-up the day later. That would then open up doors for LITE to go back up and re-attack this 50% area of the parallel channel, right around $950. Clearly, a big move from current price at $793. Now, if we get rejected by this declining trend line, notice this would be the third hit, with the origin being the first hit, the second hit being the pivot on June 15th. And then should we get rejected, if we come up here near the $835 mark tomorrow, the next support was going to be down here again on the bottom of the parallel channel. And if we hit that consecutively very quickly, that would weaken that area, with the next level of support being down here in the $650 down to $600 range on LITE. You can see we've got pivot highs around 616. Plus we have a gap opening as far as a price action opening from the candle on March 17th, right here at the $597 mark. So there will be some support should we start plunging down underneath that parallel in the near term. So there's price action bookended there for you for LITE, but it would definitely bode well should we start breaking above this near-term declining trend line. Next up into Roblox. Roblox RBLX on the daily time frame on the near term has already broken out, guys. You can see this with this price action pushing up and confirming here on July 1st. Since then, we put in bullish consolidation, and then on Friday had a little bit of a retrace candle. Now price is getting right back into consolidation. So far, this Friday dip is appearing to be a buying opportunity for price to eventually go up and tag the $66.21 resistance level. Now, if we fail and start coming back inside the parallel, the near-term support is right here at $48.43. Now, notice that likely could be tagged on the next attempt to re-enter the parallel. So we've got backup support right there to help Roblox stay afloat and remain in a breaking out or a broken out situation on the chart. Now, if and when 66.21 gets bypassed, I'm really anticipating Roblox to go back up and at some point in the future to reattack this inclining trend line, dating all the way back here to May of 2024. Connect that on to the other major pivots, particularly this one on the Liberation Day lows. And notice how price action really paused too when it broke underneath, attempted to get back up both two times before falling. So that tells me this is going to be the ultimate destination for Roblox. When price gets there is another question. That's why we've isolated down the near-term support and resistance levels to help you stay on the right side of the trade. If we look at this in October, if price gets up there to the beginning of November, end of October, we'll be talking about an $85 price point on Roblox. Next up, another gaming company, Take-Two Interactive. This one is the company responsible for the building and development of Grand Theft Auto 6. That should be coming out in November. Now, we've got some really interesting price action that's happened with Take-Two Interactive over the last couple of weeks. We see here I've got an inverse head and shoulders pattern that was broken out and triggered, but with the retrace has actually canceled out and negated the pattern. But yet today we find ourselves trying to fight to get back above that neckline. That neckline is basically where current price value is at $241.34. So if we put in a daily close above that neckline, that will be near-term positive for Take-Two. Might not necessarily come with the same measured move target all the way up here at 308.50, since this pattern did negate itself on Friday. However, I'm still keeping this in mind. We will have near-term resistance up here at 265, but if we get above 265, I'll still be angling a move over $300 for Take-Two Interactive. So this is a really interesting chart, one with a lot of volatility built in. So if you're going to play this, be very cautious, go light, because this stock can really move, as we've seen with that complete rejection from the breakout. Now, if we fail here again at the neckline, next support down sub 220 at $219.08, something I'll be paying attention to. Notice how that level has this previous pivot high, almost like an M pattern right here playing out, with this being the A that already came down, tagged that level and bounced. This area should provide support should we have price plunge straight down into that area. But for right now, I'm kind of leaning, even though we've broken this Take-Two, kind of leaning more for a breakout. We'll see if we get that in the near term. That would be pretty interesting coming up with that news of the release in November. Next up, guys, BE. BE has seen a tremendous drop. Look at this decline. Ever since back here, June 25th, we've dropped over 40% on the charts, now down roughly about 42% with current price action. If we continue forming bearish consolidation right here in this range with the high of 228 down here to the lows just under $200, that will then mature and break to come down and test the bottom of the parallel, where we've got a key fib retrace level at $166.47. Also, the bottom of this parallel, as you see here, from pivot low in December of 2025, connected over to the pivot low in March of this year. And that's how you get that level, folks. That's where I'm angling price potentially to come for BE before we see a nice substantial bounce. Notice also an M pattern on this chart. Should we have price come down to the 166 level, particularly in a straight line, that should yield a bounce right back up to that pivot on that M, which is right around $230 on this chart. Be interesting to see if we can get that to play out in the next couple trading days. Lastly, guys, I got this chart of UPS. And you know what? Let's start back here just to signify the level that's breaking out right now. So I've got a pivot high back in February of 2022, and I've drawn a trend line with that pivot, connected it over to the pivot that occurred here in July of 2023. And then if you can see here, stringing it all the way down to current price action, we didn't quite hit the trend line here in February. We kissed it, got rejected, but now we're clearly breaking out of it and have confirmed. So today we have some profit taking coming in, pulling price back down. So this is one of the standard and staple breakout retrace plays underway. So near-term and conservative support level will be down here at $111 on UPS. If and when we have price come down here, that's a buying opportunity for momentum to return and bounce and take the stock up to $124.74. I'm going to be putting a reminder over here in case price comes back down, as that should be a great low risk play where we have price action come tag this trend line. If it puts in a daily close under the trend line and confirms it, we simply can stop out of the play. If you look to DCA into this position, you can see this longer term inclining trend line that price is getting above, similar to that on the Roblox chart, where you see this price has come down and tagged this level. And since plunging underneath, we're really just fighting to get back above and maintain above that trend line. That would be, in essence, the line in the sand that I have for further potential downside on UPS, right around 107.50 for that inclining trend line. I anticipate that to hold and to push price back up to this near-term resistance. And at that point, we'll reevaluate where price is at and then come up with some new targets for UPS. All right, guys, that wraps up today's video on stocks. And we did, like I said, a handful of very interesting stocks on the verge of either coming into some major support or on the verge of a breakout with the retrace in play, having these being actionable for you guys if you want to decide to take some of these trade setups. Thanks again for watching. My name is Drew Dosek of Verified Investing. We'll have more of these videos and other great article content for you to learn technical analysis right here on Verified Investing. Thanks so much for visiting. We look forward to seeing you here next time, right on the charts. Take care, folks.